Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Be sure to check me out over on Rumble. There you'll find all of my stuff from YouTube, plus my political and social commentary and weekly current events, which YouTube frowns on. Links to my Rumble channel, as well as my other YouTube channels, and links to let you order my books are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an advanced Dungeons & Dragons monster video on the Thessal Hydra. Before I get into this video, I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you about my new book, The House Off Farrago Road. It's now available on Amazon. The author is H.L. Anderson, that's me. It's just a fun story about a house where the denizens are not quite normal. Mythological creatures and supernatural forces commingle with modern-day law enforcement and the criminal underworld. If the quirky weird piques your interest, check out my new book, The House Off Farrago Road. As I said, it's available on Amazon. I hope you enjoy it. All right, here we go. The Thessal Hydra. I've been playing Advanced Dungeons & Dragons better than 45 years, and in all that time, I've run up against some very vicious and capable creatures, monsters. One of the more terrible monsters I've ever faced is the Thessal Hydra. The Thessal Hydra can be found on page 119, 119, 119 of the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Monster Manual 2. Be sure to read through the description very, very carefully before you use it in your game. I say that with all these monsters because every monster that I talk about usually has quirks. They're not just run-of-the-mill hack and slash. Okay, so read through them very carefully. One of the most fearsome aspects of this monster is the fact that it can attack up to 10 times in each round. 10 times in each round, yes. And I'm sorry, but as a dungeon master, if you let me attack 10 times in each round, a fair amount of those are going to be critical strikes. The main mouth of this creature hits for 1d20 damage, plus another 1d20 acid damage if the victim fails a saving throw versus poison. Another nightmarish ability is that they can spit acid once per day. The victim will take 12d6 damage, half of that if they make their saving throw versus poison. And by the way, this is not a breath weapon saving throw, but a poison saving throw. And don't forget that the acid continues to do damage as long as the victim is in contact. That's what acid does. Check out my video on the Black Dragon. You'll understand what I'm talking about. All in all, a Thessal Hydra can cause major, major problems for virtually any size party up to and including 8th level characters. One of the things that I find really, really devastating about a Thessal Hydra is when it comes running out of the darkness and attacks by surprise. If it can do that, if the players wander into a cave and it just comes out of the darkness and gets them, yeah, they're screwed. Years ago, I was playing the Wizard in a group of 8 6th level characters. We were running from a large group of bandits, basically an army, and opted to hide out in a cave near a river delta. Unbeknownst to us, a Thessal Hydra was living within that cave. The monster rushed out of the shadows and spit acid directly into my wizard's face. I failed my save and I died outright. That much damage killed me outright. The thief and the cleric were standing next to me. The cleric failed his save as well and he died. The thief made her saving throw and was incapacitated. It knocked her out. She, of course, laid there in the acid pool and died. Because she's laying in acid. It continues eating her away and she died. The remaining fighters and rangers were assaulted in melee combat and the entire group was wiped out. It was a total party kill that took a grand total of 4 combat rounds with 1 attacking creature. That, I don't care who you are, that is devastating. Thessal Hydras can make mincemeat out of a party in record time. Be very careful how you use these in your game. They're just freaking nasty. I still hesitate running Thessal Hydras against any group that's less than 8th or ninth level, because I remember what it did to our 6th level characters, and there was 8 of us. So, you know, it was just nasty. So yeah, Thessal Hydras are nasty. Just be careful how you use them, and above and beyond all else, have fun. You folks have a good one now. God bless one and all. There is a house in New Orleans where the monsters all hang out. When the police detective, who happens to be a skinwalker squirrel, uncovers a plot by a paranormal perpetrator, he has to enlist the aid of his fellow housemates. If you enjoy a modern, quirky take on historical mythology, check out my new original novel, The House Off Farrago Road.